Welcome to Lord of Rigel. There is... This is a 4X strategy game. I love 4X strategy games. I really do. I know you wouldn't tell based on what I stream, but there's reasons we don't stream those. Those sessions go on for like 8 to 12 hours. Trust me, the amount of time I've put into Galactic Civilizations, Endless Space 2, Stellantis, you know, any good 4X that I can find. I just love them. And this one seems to be an interesting combination of, if I had to guess, and it's not really a guess, but it is kind of along the lines of Galactic Civilizations, although I haven't tried the latest Gal Civ. And it is a technically I suppose you could consider this an indie 4X, similar to what Dominions is, or Domains. Is Domains or Dominions? I think it's Dominions, the Dominions series. This is by Rhombus Studios, published by them. It's got a mixed rating, but honestly, mixed ratings are irrelevant. I'd say quality so far, based on the screen, and the auto mixing, everything I've seen so far is like, I'd put it in an easy AA category. I believe I have tutorial text enabled. Yeah, it's got VSync on. Yeah, I've got tutorial text on. Oh, it's got Galactic News Network, so very similar to Gal Civ. Apparently it's got a skirmish mode, so... Oh, this might be more along the lines of, it's not Sins of a Solar Empire. Sword of the Stars, possibly. Well, here we are. We have galaxy options. Clusters. Only one size is immediately available. That's fine. We can only be on easy mode. That's fine. Only 3 species in the demo. 4 species in the demo. We do have the fish people. That's cool. Some arachnids, humans. Kataxi, feudal Klingon, yeah, the Klingon style people, that's expected. Oh, bird people! I love the bird peoples, really. Fishmen. Traders, poor homeworld. Two workers per turn. Different world types. They grow slowly. From trade, cool. Let's look at them. Feudal Emperor. Ship cross are 2/3. Research is slow. Okay. Plus 20 ground combat. Stronger ground units. Yep. Good production, less research. 10% ship attack. So they're specifically ground. That's gonna be interesting. They don't do spies very well. Twice the number of ground forces and twice the experience rate. Interesting. Humans are extremely basic. They're really not good at spying. I mean, this is a very small list of traits here. Very, very small list of traits. Oddly enough, a dictatorship for the fishmen. Industrialists, telepaths, spies, looks like rock people, robots, two types of hive minds, the synth hive mind and the arachnid kind. Look at these, the dinosaurs. Okay, very similar to the Catraxi, because they are also very strong. Again, not very good with ships. They grow quickly, though. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. That's how they get away with the plus 100 growth. They must consume other beings. Ah. And they also don't do diplomacy well. All but impossible. And of course the standard customize option. I wonder what that particularly contains. Yep, as standard you can change the title, leader name, name of the empire, name of the homeworld, your primary and secondary colors. Oh, that's nice. It has a sliding scale for RGB and you can input hex colors directly. That's a rare feature. That's actually a rare feature to find in these games. Humans are recommended for new players. I could see why. There's not much to them. Let's go with that.
For thousands of years, humanity looked up to the stars. But conflicts over limited resources and environmental collapse brought humankind to the brink of extinction. The discovery of the Rigel probe, the first evidence of other sentient life in the galaxy, changed everything. It gave hope to a species on the precipice of self-annihilation. Centuries of technological advances were made in years.
I did not mean to do that. WASD shift for panning. H is return to homeworld. Good. Open the management is up top. Okay. Economy bar, that's pretty standard. BCs, billions of credits. Food is food. Research is research. Event tickers over here. And turn, so it is turn-based, so unlike Stellantis, it is turn-based. Okay. So what are we looking at? Well, there's Seoul. Okay. A ship, standard ship, including its range, is over here, 12 parsecs, ETA. Colonize, explore, scrap it. Set order. Okay, and class of ship. This is the important one. Okay, that's the size of ship. And crew rank. Okay. And the status bar. Armor, structure, internals. Okay, let's have a look. What are you? We have the Minsk. 2 Minsk classes and a colony ship. Okay, the Minsk class. Smallest starship. It's a frigate. Contains 2 nuclear missiles, some cannons, and some bombs. 2 parsecs per turn. No shield. Very weak armor. We are here. Traveling to the unexplored. Okay, here we go. System view. Select the planets. I did not want them to go to Seoul. Ah, bugger. Well, let's go. This is pretty standard. Let's look at Seoul Prime. We've got the Starbase. We've got... Oh, no. We do not want to scrap the Starbase. Planetary view. Colony manager. Surface of the colony and its buildings. If there's more in the system, that's pretty standard. Tiny. The standard economy, including pollution from industry, is shown. Defenses, 3 buildings, 2 defensive, 4 ground units. Population, 4 in agriculture, 3 industry, 2 research. We can set a focus. Standard build queue. Okay, capital of Seoul Prime. 7 of 12, that's pretty standard. Yep, standard build queues, including ships. Okay. Okay, so we've got colony and empire production, so two different types. Okay. That's one way to keep them separate. It's not a bad design. Okay. Current production is trade goods. We really should be trying to increase our population. Because if colony ships don't require sometimes colony ships require a population pull, a la Civilization. Sometimes. Depends on the game. Okay, what are the differences between these? What's the difference between the Minsk? 10, 40, 11, so it has one less internal. Everything is the same basic drive. Cannon ship is the Glorious. Okay, so they don't have cannon and bombs as the Melbourne class. Okay. The Tawara is also just cannons. Assuming it has something to do with ship placement. Yes. Population growth. 5 planetary forces. Housing. Armory barracks. Okay. Basic empire screen. Yep. Yep. Same stuff as before, except this is your entire empire in one screen. I imagine this gets very, very full very, very quickly. Tax rates. Okay. Here's our fleet list. Okay. Strength of the fleet, location, maintenance costs, fleet abilities. 3 per turn. I'd like them to go somewhere else, but that's beside the point. I can't really do that. Yep, this is pretty standard ship designer. So we can go up to cruisers. So some of those were probably cruisers. The Glorious is a destroyer. The Melbourne is a frigate. So is the Minsk. Okay. And the Amagi is also... And the Tara... I've got a lot of frigates. One designed for a destroyer. And cruisers 400 meters long. Okay. How much would this even cost? Okay, ship systems. Let's see if we add that. Basic nuclear drive. We don't know anything about shields. Basic missiles, bombs, and beam cannons. So those are in fact beam cannons. Oh, rack sizes even. Okay. Including firing arcs. That's cool. That's something new. You can even send them to be defense cannons. Okay. Okay. And the more you have them like a beam cover, the larger they get. That makes sense. No weapon mods available. If heavies are just really, really heavy. Okay. And heavies are long-range beamers. Okay. Long-range beam cannon. Long-range beam cannon. What would it cost if we add one of those? And then we add in, like, some defense as well. And then like 10 missiles? 10 missiles? Point defense. 15 decks, 280 crew. Okay. And that's if we want to modify any of these. What if I wanted to do a new design? There we go, new design. Add those back in, see what a... Actually, if we just added some heavy forward cannons... And then some... defensive... Make a... rack of 10 missiles... Make that some nice defensive, double the defensive, 8 racks, long range missiles. Current space is, we still have space. If we add another... That's a possibility. Okay, and what would we name this? This battleship. And it already suggested victory. Why not? Design the first ship. Planetary overview, same as before, except much more condensed. For any planets we find. Defensive spies. Offensive spies. That's where you do your espionage. Okay. "36 turns to build a victory." So we should prioritize housing. That is ideal. What do we have? Oh god, research tree, here we go. Empire-wide bonuses, some with buildings, equipment, satellites, ships, ship systems. Okay, we are here. We are here. I would build a hydroponics farm. Increase the food colony. Food capability, fighter bays would not be bad. Autogauss cannon. Fusion cannon. Research lab. And I'm assuming these can be... done one by one? Yes. Yes, they can. And they do not have a queue, though. So... that would take 11 turns for the research lab. Those are just good to have knowledge of. Yes. Methinks it just froze on us. Yes, it clearly did. Alright, we will try that again. That's a shame, because it was just starting to get underway. Like, I doubt it even got a chance to save. Oh, there we go. Let's see if this is what did it. No, that did not do it. Set them to go there. Look at Seoul, make sure we're set to create housing. All right. First turn is done. Ah, fuel mode. That's our range. Okay, that's as far as we can see sensor-wise. Okay, that's the autosave. Auto turn till the next major event. Yeah. That is a galactic civilization thing. Oh, turn that off. Okay. We have a gas giant. Well, this pink one has me interested. Pink has me interested. Lost colony contacted on Versal Prime. Oh. Cool. Let's have a look at you. There you are. Lost colony, definitely. Definitely, you definitely need to make a starbase. Oh god, starbase takes forever. Yeah, they don't have much of a population, so ideally we don't want them to have a starbase. We don't need them to have a starbase. Okay. One turn, 2 turns, 2 turns, 2 turns. Yeah. You go there. Ah. Contact with the Tharn. Oh. This might just be a Linux compatibility problem. It's always hard to tell if these are... These clearly have to be Linux problems. Planets. I clearly hit buttons. I needed them to focus on housing anyway. Right, we wanted them on housing. Rigel has been explored, which has just another gas giant. Another useless gas giant. Theta. I want to right-click for whatever reason. Actually... Class Ks. So there's the best chance for another planet there. I thought I had you on housing as well. thought I had them also on housing. Xanatar. Oh, multiple planets. 2 small ones. 1 population max. 4 population max. Pork agriculture. Abundant minerals. Ooh. Ooh. But it is so tiny. Go to there next. Trade treaty. Okay, that sounds good. We'll trade with them gladly. The Tharn. Okay. They are all right with us. That's fine. We don't know anything else about them. I'm not sure how they got a hold. Oh, they're just down here. Oh, they're just down there. What about Aethon? Abundant, barren, normal. That one. Yeah, that one might be worth colonizing. I think that one will be worth colonizing. Aethon 2. Of course, we'll need to start production of another colony ship, like, immediately. It is very barren. You need to immediately start working on housing. And set automatically to explore. I no longer need them directed. Oh, not fleets. I keep hitting escape when that's not what I need to hit. I need to hit you. Doesn't tell me when. It doesn't tell me when planet population's planning on going up at all, is it? No. No, it is not. Oh, we can build spies. 22 turns for them. Okay, outposts are for those. So, yeah, the colony ship is more important. But then we can work on a spy. I'm glad that it saves every turn. Although I do question the game's choice of going here. You know, that has me a bit concerned that it would go here as opposed to out here. But we have a bit of time. Ah, the Selak. And again. I'd say there's definitely some Linux compatibility problems, but that's, you know, that's to be expected, I suppose. So far, it's actually quite, it's as enjoyable as any galactic civilization that it seems to be based off of. Okay, populate Sol Prime, a fertility explosion. And there goes crashing again. So we might just need to skip those cutscenes. And that's a shame. Those are some of the best tongue-in-cheek moments. I think those are what may be what's breaking. We can adjust that. Skip the cutscenes. I think those are breaking. Those are what's breaking it. Optical computing has been researched. Or that. That optical computer looks very interesting. But what's more interesting? What's more interesting? Hydroponics, we do need that. Everything's building housing. Oh, wait, we did not reassign Sol Prime. Right, we need more colony ships. After the research lab. Oh, I think I know how they calculate it. It's based on, how many million. So with 3.5 million on this planet, it... Okay, it'll be a bit before that goes up. Hire a leader. Spy Master. What would I even do with him? I'm not even sure what I would do. What I do with a leader like that. Add him. A couple of colonies, yeah. That all looks correct. And now it's going all the way back. Huh. That is a bizarre choice of exploration choices? Okay, that's just an ocean planet. That's another 4. The Catraxi have now contacted us. Pretty standard. Alright. How close is everybody? Oh god, this is a tiny, tiny universe. Oh, but they're really close to each other. Holy crap. They're kind of in nowhere. What do you think of a 10%? Oh, cool. Oh, cool, non-aggression, yeah. Cool. They've been nice to us. What about, I wonder if the Catraxi are willing to enter, 5%? Much honor and wisdom. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Non-aggression with 2 of the 3. Relations are looking good. And that broke it again. I'll say this, so far, we haven't gotten into combat, which is... The big question is, how does it handle combat? Okay. Cloning center. Boost population growth by cloning things. Honestly, some laser cannons would not be a bad idea. Sola's had a population increase. That's good. Oh, tiny rich. Oh, that would be... Oh, rich mineral, tiny barren. Disappointing. The first building has been completed. They're at 1.4. They're at 4.5. Earth continues to grow at a decent pace. Right, they don't have any agriculture because they're a barren rock. Ah. Okay. Combat. A von Neumann drone. It's a cruiser. It outweighs us by a lot. We should get out of here. Von Neumann probe. Well, that's a shame. That's well, maybe, yeah, that would have been a good one to have. That's a shame. And it broke again. Whenever it changes to that screen is when it seems to be breaking. That's an absolute shame. That seems to be a very common screen. Hopefully that's only on the demo. Is there a way we can eliminate that? No. No, there is no way of doing that. Okay. The laser cannons 1 to 4, effective at long ranges. Sector scanner. Detection. Fighter bays. Now, has that upgraded our ship designs? Oh, yes, it has. They have been straight up replaced. Excellent. Name all the ships in Theta. There's not a return for upgrades, so why? Again, their choice of exploration is definitely weird. What with these out here? Bumper crop. Take them 3 turns to get to the big star. We currently have a surplus of food. That is good. And it broke again. Other than the constant breaking, I'm having fun. Like, it is very much, so far, Galactic Civilizations, but without the obscene ship builder that series has. Yep, the fighter bays broke us. Oh, we can only choose one. Oh. Oh, I understand now. Okay, I gotcha. So we have to be careful which ones we choose. Okay. Interplanar commerce sounds good. And even just leaving that screen this time broke it. Okay. So definitely some issues. Definitely some Linux compatibility issues, which is understandable for an indie studio. This is perfectly understandable. It's not their big priority. No, we were doing commerce. Hey, you're an android. Prime has done some has now up to 5. And they could only build either of those. Probably the hydroponic, and then a research. And then we'd consider that. What's under Pavo? Not a bad one. Not bad at all. It's gonna take them a while to get there. Bumper crop ended. That's fine. Just gonna keep doing this for a little bit. Yep, the commerce has been completed. What do we have? What do we still have? Well, we'll just exit there for now. Alright, we did not assign our current leader. We're making a lot of money. One person mining. That's why we saved. Now, here we go. Okay, recommends a driving upgrade. That would not be a bad idea. Let's see, it's recommending constructors. But heavier armor. Oh, xenoengineering. No, that happens right now. Xenoengineering, that happens right now. Ithon 2 has now increased. Excellent. They're producing 7. That's good. It's not an ideal planet, but it is a planet. And they are doing well enough. Earth is about to hit another one. That colony ship's in 6 turns. They've got 13 on that. 240 to buy it. Do so. Really should put a I really should put a hydro farm over here. Like that would not go amiss at all. Like the hydro farm and the research lab would not go amiss at all. Okay, Normandy, what do you have? A barren, but with 4 max, but poor minerals, so not great. Not a great choice. Guys, go there. Because their hydro farm's gonna be fine. Sol Prime has been improved to a Gaia planet. Oh. Interesting. I wasn't even trying to do that. Sol is now increased. What about Tolfos here? An average tiny ocean. Average tiny ocean. Guys, go there. Good possibility it breaks this turn. Called it. This is very much like a Galactic Civilizations light. That's an extremely useful one. What's this next one? Because we still have this to consider. We definitely want the fighters. And it broke right off the bat. We didn't even get far. I think it's just the screen that kind of gets it. I think it's the screen that gets it, that screen. Okay, we will have a colony ship. Size, maximum population. Okay. Normandy 2 is some of our best options. Here we are. Uh, Portus Rings. Normandy 2 appears to be our best option population-wise. Though Zenitar Prime... But they're both very poor mineral worlds. I say we go with Normandy 2. New Bravo. You go to Normandy. Nioha is just a binary star system. Okay. Just a binary star system. We're getting to the edge of fuel range. Soul could use that. Laser cannons. Ooh, that's a powerful one, the Colossus cruiser. That's a powerful one. But what we do need the expended fuel banks of the Cordova. Although if we wait on those... Oh, Space Crystal. That's close. That's close. Theta. Where are you going, Theta? Go... Okay, they are straight up retreating to the closest star, inhabited star. That's good for them. That's fine. And they can only build the basics from here. I forget in a destroyer. Okay. Okay, that's how that works. Watch it break. Yep, every time it goes to that screen. So that screen is bugged either in Linux or by default, and I don't know which. But I'm having a good time. About ready to engage in combat. That space crystal is not gonna live once we get going. Defensive garrison, good. What's good? What's good? Let's go with the fusion drive. Actually, let's go with the deuterium fuel cells. Those are automatically retrofitted. Colonize Normandy. And you need to work on a hydro farm. Then housing. That will help a lot with you. I thought I had... Oh, yeah, Normandy. Hydro farm. Then housing. Confirm. That's it, and I bought your hydro farm, right? Yeah, you have the hydro farm. Yeah, there we are. There's the hydro farm. I've got you making trade goods. You really should build that hydro farm. Then we need to consider that extended fuel tank, Cordovas. Like a couple of those. Insufficient treasury to buy the hydro farm. I was gonna say, I thought I put that at the top of the list. Apparently that hydroponics farm is really expensive. Extended fuel tanks. So we're gonna need a couple of Cordovas. What were those ones? Those really ones I was like, ooh, what are they? The pew-pews. Yeah, the Colossuses. Yeah, look at all that power they got. Oh. The Americas have a lot of cannon too. But look at all those missiles and bombs and things. Couple of Colossi in America. You guys return to Seoul. You need a retrofit. We need to refit these using the new cannons. We do have some new cannons to install. So instead of these Q medium cannons, yeah, they were just forward cannons, weren't they? And what if we did a auto refit? Okay, that really didn't do much to them. Yeah, the Minxed class. Yeah, medium FX. So if we were to replace that with the forward extended. Okay, and for spinal weapons are only available there. Okay. Well, if we add some of those, we could only have the one anyway. To upgrade that cannon. Straight up could not add anything else, I don't think. We could add some more bombs. We could add some more bombs. Like, that would not be a bad idea at all. That would put them up to max. Okay, that really had no effect on them. Really had no effect on them. I think I accidentally deleted them somehow. That was unintentional. That was completely unintentional. Yep, refit these. It's giving us several options. That is what it recommends. Several ways we could. I do like the idea of having the laser cannons on there, though. Long and mediums, that would make them completely short, though, on anything short range. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I think I may have to boot this up on the Windows machine and see if it crashes this heavily. I don't think so. I don't think it would. Yeah, Space Crystal is going to be a problem. Okay, what did that give us? That did give us some things to look at. Yeah, microfusion cores. Well, not necessarily. A sensor scanner is not a bad idea. Oh, that fusion drive. What would it cost to buy it? Yeah, we will just buy this. It's not like we don't have the cash. Seoul's population continues to increase. Normandy 2 is now focusing on housing, which is ideal. Which is ideal for it. And those two will finish their research labs. Oh, I keep forgetting to assign my leaders. I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, it definitely has good music. Other than it crashing constantly. But that could just be the demo not being ideal for... Yeah, it might just be the game just not being ideally optimized for Linux. It's hard to tell. Oh, we've improved the terrain on Verstal. It is now a Terran, Earth-like world. We didn't even do anything to do that. At least I don't think we did. Nothing particularly special we did there. Yeah, it's gonna crash again at the end of this next turn. Okay, what's it gonna cost? Not quite enough. That is an alien leader. Look at the leaders. We have robed man of darkness, robot, fishman, and a worm. And a worm. It's just, I don't know. I don't know about him. He looks like a worm. He looks like a space parasite. It's just okay. I don't know how else to put it. It just... Oh... Something about him just seems very, very weird. Something about him just seems very, very weird. I don't know about him. To me, it just seems highly suspicious. Yep, and every time it enters One of the screens that's not the primary screen, it just breaks. I wonder if it's something based on the Unreal Engine here that's causing problems. Oh, we should in fact... Fusion drive. And what else could we look at and work on improving? Probably xenoagriculture, to be honest. And everyone's very happy with us. Our trade treaties are going beautifully. I mean, I think they're about ready to expire, but... Now we can look at our ships and see about upgrading them. Go to Soul Primes. Production tab, go to the refits. Update them to the fusion drive. That has increased their space significantly. So now we can add... Now maybe we can add some spinal laser cannon? No, we can't add spinal. Forward extended. They only had the one cannon. So if I remove that cannon... Oh, I can't quite give them two cannons. Well... says I can't add just a forward cannon. Yeah, there we go. Alright, the Minsks. Yes, these should be at the top of the list. Upgrading these... close. Yes, these need to be much higher up the list. Like... Once this Cordova's done... Which we can just buy. That way we boom boom boom. Over the next 3 turns, just have our ships back out and ready to go. There we go. Our first... God, and he's strong, too. Look at that fleet strength. Did I... Okay, yep, they are assigned. Good. Okay, Aethon 2 just increased in population. Good. Might as well just buy that. Shoot, can't quite buy that, but... Of course that broke. Swore we had another turn. So we had yet another turn. Okay. That's not functioning on worlds that do not support. I do kinda want... Let's go with a railgun. Buy you. Now what would it take to buy that Cordova? Several more turns. Oh, someone's coming to rattle. I just want to see what the combat's like. And then we can come to a conclusion so far. Railgun has been completed. The big old railgun. Okay, and that has given us shields. Ah. Yes, absolutely. Shields. Absolutely shields. By the Cordova, it's nearly done. Vigel Prime is... It'd be good to have that for you. No, not you. You don't need that. Yeah, Vigel, you don't need that. Normandy, however. I think Normandy could use a starbase. They are kind of often no man's land by themselves. I thought I said to buy that. I did say to buy that, and it said no. Might as well spend some of our money. Yeah, you need to buy... You need to buy that. I keep forgetting to hit confirm on some of these. Oh, Aethon 2 is now a desert. This is cool. Normally when games implement things like the ability to change planetary types, that's a technology behind things, not something that happens naturally. Like, it's now a desert. It can now support a lot more people. Like, it can actually produce some food now. That is wild. Like, absolutely wild. Oh, wild. Okay, the fleet is now really powerful. It now goes. Soul continues to increase in strength. It's just gonna take forever for Normandy to do anything important. Same thing with them. I can buy that. Just to make sure Aethon continues to be well defended. Now I might as well put the agriculture in there as well. Everyone's really happy with us. Even the xenophobic people are happy with us. How long is it going to take us to buy a spy? Oh, forever. Actually, I think the spy comes second. Yeah, once Normandy 2 hits that wonderful desert state. Yeah, that'll be nice. All right. 2 Minsk class and 2 Cordova class. Move orders, rotate formation, attack orders. Up to 5 groups can be accessed. Real time with pause. Time controls. Formations can be... okay. Close to engage. Missiles have been launched. The Cordovas are within range of bombs, I think. No, they just got a lot more missiles. Oh god. Oh, and he blew up. And that was kind of to be expected. And that was to be expected. So it does have real-time combat a la Sword of the Stars. Okay. How does auto-resolve? We actually got hit there. Shields are just good to have. What is that unlocked for us? Oh, fusion drive. That's the one. Oh, we did shields. Okay, those have given us a lot of options. Yeah, sector scanner sounds good. Try this again. It appears if you stay on that screen too long, it just breaks. Oh! That was the worst outcome. We lost a ship there. We lost a ship. That's better. That was the worst outcome. We lost a Minsk. We lost a ship. I'm not sure how Otto lost a ship. But apparently Otto lost a ship. We lost multiple ships. That is the worst outcome. That's better. And then we wanted the sector scanner. We don't really need someone else. Yeah, we don't need any other current leaders. Our current leader set is pretty good. See, the Colossuses have been replaced with... Oh, the Colossuses were the big ones. The Ark Royal has replaced them now. Yeah, they've been replaced by the Ark Royals. And these are cruisers we really could use with some cruisers, let's be honest. To be honest, I think we could do with some cruisers. Yeah, let's go with 2 Ark Royals and an Avenger. And then we worry about Xeno-agriculture. And let's look at what Caliban has. Oh! Oh no, Caliban is perfect. Caliban is perfect, and that's a problem. That is a problem. That is a problem. That is, in fact, a problem. Colony ship to the top of the list. I'm sorry. This happens now. That happens now. Colony ship happens now. I apologize. We just got the Colossus start. The one Colossus ship we're building were started. I'm sorry. It goes away. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh no. That is just no. You go to Portas now. Normandy 2 is increased. Good. Means it should be going to probably desert shortly. Can't afford those. Can't afford the fighter garrison. And something broke. One of those screens broke us. Let's see, let's go back to where we were. Well, we really couldn't do much anyway. Oh, right, we did. The scanner did finish. Oh. Battle pods. More equipment is very good. Oh, I did not end up sending you to there. Can I build that colony ship yet? Yes. Confirmed. Confirmed. And how's the Empire doing? Everyone is happy, happy, happy. Tax rate is 0. We're rolling in the dough. Diplomatically, everyone is happy. I am wondering. Good friend. Would you like to exchange some technologies? What if I gave you the research lab? Biosphere. Yes. What about you, my friend? What if we gave you some fighter bays? What of you, my good friend? Okay, no big deal. Fair. Fair. What would you give us for laser cannons? Ooh, missiles. Yes, we will take that. And what if we gave you shields? There we go. We now have a lot more tech up our sleeves. That's the one change I do like to this formula is the restrictive, actually, the restrictive research that forces you to build, but also gives you a reason to create those research treaties and things with, and exchanges with the AI or other players. Because you wouldn't have that otherwise. Battle pods. Oh, battleships, battleships. Yes. We go to build battleships. Normandy is under blockade. Nothing much I can do about that. They should leave shortly. What is the Tharn? It is the Tharn. It is the Tharn, and they are a problem, probably. The Tharn are indeed a problem. Oh, max population increases. That's actually really good for small ones. But we have several small planets. I think there's one in Normandy. No, there isn't. Is it Gabriel? Oh, it's up in Tolfos. Yeah, Tolfos would not be a bad one to build. We'd want to build that at Normandy, however. How long would it take? Oh, it would take them forever to build a colony ship. The von Neumann drone kicked our butts? No. It could not have. What? No, that kicked our butts. That destroyed our ships. It shouldn't have. I didn't think it would. It looked like we were on even footing. Yeah, there's battle pods. Go to battleships. What does that mean? Are they trying to declare war on us? What does that mean? Okay, they're not being upset at us. Oh, that must be oh, that's the fishmen. They must have I think they must have researched mercantile. Like, we should by all means destroy it. Right? Except it is really strong. Except it's like really strong. And now I no longer have access to the main menu. There we go. Since we know we cannot hurt it. Since that's just going to murder us. I actually need them to retreat to Seoul. They do in fact still have Normandy under duress. Why do they have Normandy under duress? Why do they have Normandy under duress? That is bizarre. Why do they do that? Take over Caliban 4. You're gonna need all of these. And probably boom boom in that order. And all that. What is our current fuel? Okay, current fuel range is huge. Still can't build the Colossus. They are huge. They are very large ships. Very large ships. We've already replaced. I've just put in orders for these ships, and they're already obsolete. Yeah, the Belferon has replaced it. No, the Eisenhower. These have replaced it. What did they have that's different? Like, what make those different than the Ark Royals? Other than they're just much larger. The Magnificent has replaced it. That's just a lot of lasers. That's just a laser boat. Yeah, the Magnificent has replaced it. Just, what have they done that's made them so much larger? I did not mean to do that. Yeah, we'll just let them go. Try and build these ships. Yeah, Dresden is under a lot. Yeah, Dresden's under a lot. No, we don't need him. They're the one species we did not sign a non-aggression pact with. Of course, it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to. They eat people for a living. I mean, to live, so I guess that's understandable. And now we can build these battleships. Yeah, the tactical scanner. And it broke. I think I can come to a conclusion and say that this is most definitely, other than the constant crashing, which may just be a Linux demo problem. we already have all those. Dresden is... okay, Normandy is no longer under direct occupation. I imagine they're just exploring like we are. There's only so many planets. But we will buy them that. And then have them put on the biosphere. These ships are already obsolete as it is. Go! Good God! Oh, there's the battleship. Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. Look at these sons of guns. That's just a laser battleship. Oh, yes. We are going to want an Audacity class. Just straight up, this is going to be the next fleet. It's going to take forever to get there. Okay, that's Caliban. They're doing exactly as expected. Like, they're the only one who has this kind of potential. Because Athen 4 just does not have that kind of capability. At least not yet. There really isn't a reason to have taxes at all. We're just that good. Would a 15% research treaty be amiss? Oh, that works. What would you give us for hydroponics? Anti-missile rockets? That works. What would you give us for commerce? Ooh, that sounds really good. What would you say? Okay, understandable. The cats do not want an alliance. Oh, the oligarchs also don't see a reason. That's a shame. What of the Tharn? What would you give us for a railgun? Xenolinguistics. Just a little bit of help to everybody. Okay, and what do we have here? Ooh. That would be good to get colony ships too. That would be really good to get some colony ships too. 4 turns to get there. The Audacity's already been replaced by... No? Like, there is no battleship in here. Huh. That's weird. And that's fine. I think the colony ship's going to be faster to buy in the long run. It will be more helpful in the long run, too. So, what I can say is, okay, let's draw this to a conclusion. What I can say from the demo, and this is only from the demo, so I'll say this. The soundtrack is free, so you can just download this wonderful soundtrack, because it is a pretty nice soundtrack, let's be honest. The soundtrack is pretty good, to be honest. Based on the demo, which only contains 4 species that you can't even fully customize, is it worth the $20 when Galactic Civilizations, which this draws heavy influence from, exists? When Sword of the Stars exists. Even the much-aligned Sword of the Stars 2 exists. But this is designed to run on modern systems. I'd say for $20, based on how well it runs, other than the random things that could just be Linux problems, which would be understandable. When Stellaris exists. I mean, to get into Stellaris properly, Stellaris is constantly undergoing changes. Like, since its development, every expansion they've put out, they've changed the base game a little bit every time. Is Lord of Rigel worth it? For $20. For most people, I would say probably. It's streamlined enough, and it has a somewhat unique twist in the tech tree where you have your 3 choices of technology, but you can only choose one. It forces you to make a civilization build, which is very unusual for most of these 4X strategy games. Is the real-time combat good? You know, how robust is it? We can check that. That's what the skirmish mode is for. Here we go. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Human fleet cost of 3,000. AI there. No orbital defenses. There's only a starbase. Actually, let's go with none, 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 none. What would we want? Ion cannons. It's destroyers and cruisers. Destroyers, cruisers, frigates. Just cannons, they're not good. Let's build around 2 bulwarks, 3 bulwarks. A destroyer. Couple of rangers. An Eisenhower. We're still pretty small. Another bulwark. Fill in the rest with these. And then we throw in a Nassau and a Ranger to fill in that one. As for the Defender, why don't we give him something similar? Oh, they've got neutron shielding. These are very different ships. Very, very different ships. They've got a lot more cruisers. Look at these. Give them a couple of Lataus to build the base around. Berta. Couple of laser destroyers. And some frigates. See, they already almost match us in strength. And their ships are at half the cost. Let's see. Alright, let us see. Ooh. Okay. No. We are going to want to enter a V formation. With everybody going like there. I'm going to want you to open fire on the big ship. Ooh. Okay. Rangers need to hold their position. You guys just need to hold your position. And this flank hits this side. This side hits this side. And you guys fire. And the middle ships continue to hit. Missiles are out. We've already lost ships. We are losing many ships. We are losing so many vessels. Why are you guys not, Yeah, we're gonna lose all of them. Yeah, we've lost all of our ships in this fight. Oh, there goes an Eisenhower. There goes another. Oh, just the bulwarks are left. They barely lost anything. Wow. They didn't lose a single ship. Wow. Oh, definitely the technical problems are evident. Huh. Either I didn't understand that exactly right, which is a possibility. Either I didn't understand that right, or yeah, either I didn't understand that right, which is a possibility, or there's something with the AI that just, once the ships reached their destination, they just stopped moving and attacking altogether. That just doesn't feel right to me. Other than that, it does have a unique twist, what with the technology tree. At the very least, pick up the soundtrack. I'd say for someone new to the genre, it's not a bad introduction. It would not be a bad introduction. For one, we know it runs decently on modern systems, which you can't guarantee with the older games. Those have a tendency to not work great, period. Though maybe look into Galactic Civilizations. That one has a much more extensive ship builder. Good God. You'll spend hours on there if you dare to get involved in that. I can tell you that right now. So, it's not bad. I'd say if you're looking to get into the 4X scene, it's not a bad one to get started on. It's definitely got some nice additions to the 4X strategy that aren't in others. And it definitely has an aesthetic all its own. Although, again, based on many of the designs that are in other 4Xs. Definitely not a bad starting point. For $20, for $20, it could be bad. You could do worse for $20. A lot worse. But we'll see you all tomorrow for the Arcadian in Final Fantasy XIV. We'll see you next time.